right, still on Oxygen FM 96.9 Youth Arena. So I said earlier that our topic for today is, should parents still control their adult children's decision? Okay, let's start with saying this. When we talk about the aspect of control, because we know that there's a difference between control and guidance, but I'm going to talk about the aspect of control for now. So when we say control, it basically means decisions on behalf of someone else, or insisting they do something your way. In fact, I'm going to emphasize that, insisting they do something your way without giving them freedom to choose. Okay. An adult child, of course, is someone who has, because I have to actually hammer on this, sometimes we mix it up. So an adult child is someone who has reached maturity, usually 18 years and above. Some countries they say 20 years and above, some they say 16 years and above. Okay, and you're expected at that point to take responsibilities yourself and all of that. But now the question is, let me even ask Fikayo, yes, my man went to you. I'm after you today. So do you think parents should control their adult children's decision? If yes, why? If no, why?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, why?
Because we also have our decisions to make. Because our parents, they also had their time to actually
our parents had their own time.
They had their own time to make decisions too. So they should give us this time to make our own decisions. They can't be making decisions for us.
Okay. They can't be making decisions for us. But what of the aspect whereby actually they don't mean it out of being harsh? It's just out of love. What's that? What can you say about that?
you know, our parents will always believe that, okay, I am your parent, and so I know more than you do. So what if they're trying to guide you, and that is why they are giving you?
Yeah. In fact, SEYIFUNMI has said something I still want to define, but yeah.
I get.
Okay.
But at the same time, they should also consider what we want. Yes, our own opinion too. Do you get? So
okay.
They should give us that chance.
Favor, do you get?
I do. I get it. I get it.
All right, so Ifeoluwa,
yeah.
What is your own take on this?
I think that we're all individuals with our own set of what we want from our own lives, where we want to go, how we feel.
Okay.
And to impose your own, to impose how you feel on another person without considering, I think it might be a little bit selfish, in my opinion.
So to you, control is basically imposition.
To a certain degree.
Okay.
Fikayo, does it sound that way to you too?
She's trying to
put her words together.
So like she's saying this, not say this.
Most likely.
So you're saying control is more like imposition. Okay. Let me define something for you under guidance. I said I was going to define control and guidance. Now, guidance means offering advice, wisdom, support, and direction while allowing the other person to make their own informed decision. So is this one you like, Abby? Be honest too. Is it this one you like?
Honestly,
anyone. So you can go with them controlling you and you don't mind.
You just said anyone.
Exactly. So you said anyone.
You just said anyone.
Wait. Nah.
Okay. We're waiting.
Okay, I think I'll go with the guidance.
Okay, how about you, Ife?
Guidance, for sure.
Okay. Just speaking to the mic. Okay, yeah. Both of them.
The latter, the second one, guidance. Okay. Now, let me do something. A moment, I want to give a scenario, okay? And it has to do with, okay, for instance, my dad comes to me. Oh, Favor, I want you to go for this course because of so and so, because of a particular talent I saw in you. I want you to go for it. If there's any other thing, I'm not going to support it. But as long as you go for this particular course, I will support you because I see that talent and I want you to build it. On the other hand, fine, you've seen that talent, but you don't want to go deep into it. You want to maybe transition or something like that. And suddenly you don't get the support. How will you feel?
I feel terrible.
Why will you feel terrible?
Because that is not what I want.
Okay.
I'm going for it because that's what my dad says I should do.
Okay.
And I know of a scenario that I know of a girl.
Okay.
That said she wanted to study art.
Okay.
Then her dad said she should go for science.
Okay.
That is not in support of her going to art class. So I feel like I'm not.
Yeah, not fine with it.
Not fine with
but what if you come to? Okay, sorry, I'm coming, SEYIFUNMI. What if you experience something that, as long as you're under my roof, you do whatever I say?
I mean, at that point, they turn to be a dictator.
How will you feel? Be honest, too.
Do not forget they'll still be the one to sponsor you.
Yes.
That alone is going to make you.
You understand?
You will not have choice than to take that, because they are actually the one sponsoring, like paying your school fees, because you're not up to that. Even us, we are not able to pay.
You already sabi say you don't get money too, so you don't have any choice than.
Yeah, so I don't think.
Okay, what do you think about it?
I think in that situation you need to find middle ground. Okay, how can I do what I want and also keep these people happy as well, right? And
okay.
And give a personal example. So after I had finished my after I finished secondary school,
okay,
I wanted to go play professional. I got a scholarship.
Yeah.
But my family wanted me to, before I became a software engineer, they wanted me to study computer science.
Okay.
And I was, back and forth.
Yeah.
Back and forth. And we came up with some sort of agreement. Okay, if we can get such certain amount of contract. Right.
Okay.
So I was playing abroad in Europe for a year. And after that, things didn't really work out. Then I went to go get my undergrad. I graduated, so I was happy. They were happy as well. And everything worked out. So I think the main thing is try to understand what they want. And then from you make what you can do work as well.
Okay. You just do me a favor by you get just increasing. Okay. The truth is, we have parents and that love is there. Okay, the love is there. If you can't already look like, what do you want to say? I'm about to counter you. But the truth is, they mean no harm, to be very honest. And it's not like, they had to parent somewhere before. This is also their first time parenting. Now, I'm not saying control is good. Do you understand? Sometimes the truth is, if they keep giving us that free
privilege of having to do what we want to do,
before you know it, you are just choosing the wrong path. So sometimes their control is needed. To be very honest, you can drift. From this
angle also.
Be very honest, can't you? Yes.
Fikayo. And then Ife, you know what they say about experience being the best teacher?
Honestly.
Right. Now, what if the parents are saying what you're not saying? Now, like you gave us the example of, someone wanting to go into art and then they say science. Now, what if the parents are saying that, this thing you want to do in the science class, there's no future. And then I feel like, this art class, once you go for this thing, you'll be able to get something for yourself eventually. Have you ever tried to see it from that angle rather than seeing it as control?
For sure.
You've seen it in
really?
For sure, yeah, I've seen it. But in that situation, it's the parents' job to educate the child on, look, there's no future in this path that you want to do. Understand the risks associated with this, and then from there, kind of give the child the opportunity to still decide. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True. I get it. Fikayo, how about you?
I agree with him.
just soft landing. You just
actually agree with him.
Okay.
I agree on saying that yes, our parents, they can make the decision for it.
Yeah. See, I don't want to. I don't want to say some things, but sometimes, not even sometimes, most times they see what we can see.
Yeah, obviously.
Do you understand? Parents, they give the values. Okay, that's like a popular saying. It says that parents give roots and wings. Now, what are those roots? Roots, it's different angles and all of that. The roots are basically values, yeah, and then the wing is allowing you to fly. So they've given you the advice and everything. It now depends on how you want to go about it.
Do you
Do you understand?
If I was saying something earlier, he said something about making the child understand the risk associated to this particular decision you want to make. Now, I also feel like the way the parent communicates these things to
It's
their
very
parent,
important.
to their children also matters.
Fika is really naughty. And
She-
yes.
she-
Yes.
She's just in affirmation. Yes, what he said. Yes. Because
Okay.
I believe if as a parent you communicate it rightly, the child would also see it from your own angle, not just from my own view alone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think parents also need to like do better when it comes to, okay, this is the decision I wanted to take. This is what you want to do. So how do we come to understanding
ground.
the risk associated to this thing, and then the middle ground, just like you first said earlier, right? I'm
sure.
speaking your language, Javi.
100%.
And also, it's very important that I'm not even talking to parents alone now, like everybody in general. We all need to know the difference between guidance and control.
True.
Most people mix it up. Okay, so I wanted to give a scenario whereby I have a friend. Yeah, she's currently in I think she's done with law school, or I think she's done. Now, throughout her university days, she didn't stay in the hostel. She stayed at home. She was going from home. I said, what happened? Well, said there's an instruction from her parents. I said, why? And they said it's a distraction. Are you able to read? Are you able to concentrate? Are you able to, sometimes you need to just socialize just to. She said, well, she wants to, but since her parents have said it, and now during the course of that, she used to complain a lot that she wish she could stay, go to the hostel, all of that. I kid you not. After she was done, she came back. I'm happy I did not stay in the hostel. I was like, why? In fact, my friends are telling me that they used to steal. You can enter trouble if you're not careful. All of that. That's from my own angle. And at the beginning, now that's what I want to relate it to. At the beginning, the advice our parents are giving us, we might not like it at first, but moving forward, Fika is looking at me. I'm still coming for you. At the beginning, you might not like it, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. Do you understand? It's worth it. SEYIFUNMI.
No, of course, I want to counter you. Yeah.
Okay.
I am coming with a banter this time around.
Oh yeah, I'm here for you.
Now, when we say okay, at the end of the day, it works out. It is not in all situations.
No,
Not at
of
all.
course, not all.
Right.
It's not all. I'm being honest. It's not
in
all. I'm not
situations.
saying that's why I said most of them.
Most, okay, I agreed. Because I also feel like parents, you need to know who your child is.
Yes, to be able to. Yes, I agree.
Know what they are
perfectly.
capable of doing.
Yeah.
Not you just saying, okay, because you want this. And I feel like, sorry, apologies, but I feel like some parents are actually selfish. Because you feel like, okay, this is what you want for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, now,
What about your child?
what about your child? What about their own future? What about what they also want? Right? It is not okay for parents to just say, Shele, do this one. Also, put your children into consideration. I feel like that is also important. We need to talk about that one. So I might. Please.
Like,
Anyway.
If you were going to say something.
Okay, yeah.
I was just gonna say there's pros and cons for each. you
Yeah.
know. Like in some senses, the relationship between the child and the parents might be sacrificed for the child to have a better future.
Okay.
And if the parents might see that as a worthwhile sacrifice. But where I grew up, though, was very different. It was very different from how things are done in Nigeria. So I'll keep my opinion a little bit
Yeah.
more tighter there.
I understand.
Well, okay.
Okay.
But from what you said, Favor and Efikayo, I have a question.
Right.
So the question is, do you think when we talk about this control and then guidance, there's a stream or a thin line between the two? Now, do you think the relationship between the parent and then the children matters too?
It matters.
Yes, it does.
For
In
sure.
what way, Fikayo?
Okay. So I would say if a child and the parent, they have like a good, strong connection, the parent should be able to understand whatever the child says or the child does. But in the scenario whereby the parent doesn't even like the child and like they just let the child do whatever
they want to
they
He or
want
she
to do.
wants.
Do you get? And they don't have that strong connections. I think we can actually say that we've seen such scenarios like that. I don't know if anybody agrees with me.
If that was your own take.
I kind of agree. It's like it depends on your child, you know. Like even what I'm saying now, everything that I've said in a complete different scenario, it might not work. Some children are just very stubborn. Where some children are very stubborn, where you have to, you know, tell them it's this way or the highway, right? You don't give them an option. And some kids, you can just have a conversation with them, and after that conversation, they'll actually want to follow, you know, your leadership style. So, like you said, yeah, every child is different. You need to have a relationship with them, and you know, figure out what type of leadership style do I need to make this child listen. In a way.
Okay, we've heard everything you had to say. We'll go to a quick break right now. We will be right back.
Youth Arena, shout it out loud, let 'em hear you. Youth Arena, moving on.
Moving on.
Youth Arena, shout it out loud, let 'em hear you. Youth Arena, moving on.
Moving on.
Youth Arena, shout it out loud, let 'em hear you. Youth Arena, moving on.
All right, welcome back to the Youth Arena on Oxygen FM 96.9. This is a station where we inform, inspire, and ignite. And we've been looking at this topic: should parents control their adult children's decision? And we have Ifeoluwa to help us look at this topic, and then we also have Fikayo looking at the topic, and of course, what was your name again?
What's my name? Oh,
Of course,
God.
Favor. the one and only beautiful Favor. I'm trying to hype you now.
Not good.
All right. So, yeah, let's look at this topic from this angle. As much as we are looking at students' angle, let's also look at it from the relationship and marriage angle. Parents and their children. Now, I have questions, and I know Favor is already giving me one look like that. This guy, where are you going to? Do you think parents should approve of their children's relationship? Romantic relationship, not friendship. Before Fikayo will start defining what is not. Not friendship, romantic relationship. And to even start with, apart from saying should parents approve of their children's relationship, do you think, or have you been in that situation before, where you wanted someone and then your parents say no? We can also bring it to friendship, I think, because parents also decide friendship for you.
When they see friends, don't work with this boy, don't work with this girl.
Yeah, so
stuff
who
like that.
would love to go first? Fikayo or Ife?
Give the stage to Fikayo.
Okay.
Is that ladies first today?
Always,
Guys
the
first.
gentleman.
Okay, let me be the one to pick. Fikayo. You already knew I was coming for you, so yeah, I want to hear you. Yeah, talk. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you've been through it before. Oh yeah, I want to hear.
Well,
It's a
tough
lot.
decision. Yes, it's a lot. It's a whole lot, though.
Okay.
Well, so I think
Okay.
parents should actually support.
The relationship. You know,
Relationship.
Seifumi asked, he said romantic now.
Yes, no.
They
And
should support it.
even if it is not good for you.
Exactly.
They-
They should support it. Okay.
But what if
Okay.
you guys are like good for each other?
How do you know you're good for each other?
The final decision is for the two people into the relationship.
See, that's why you have parents to guide you.
To guide you.
You have parents there to guide you. Now, they don't mean any harm to destroy that relationship. But they've seen something you're not seeing. Maybe they've seen something at the backyard that this guy is doing and you're not seeing it. They say, oh, my love.
You know,
I love you with all of my chest.
apart from seeing it from the backyard, you know, there's this thing with our parents, instinct.
Yeah, our parents are so good at, they are really blessed.
And then they can
Fine,
just
they
tell
might
if
make
this person is good
mistakes.
for you or not.
Yeah.
Let me ask Fikayo a question.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you a scenario. If, let's say you get yourself a man, right? You guys are together, and then your parents notice you stop going to school, you stop joining prayer, you start coming home late. You're not focused on life anymore. How can they support that relationship? Even though you love him.
Okay. Okay.
That-
Go.
It's
In that
okay, you
situation,
agree now.
what do? You chase love.
Sure, taking deep breaths.
No. I want to know, what would you do? Efikayo.
I will take my parents' decision.
You take your parents' decision, yeah?
Just-
Yeah, I will just, if they could like advise me on that, I would just take that advice. And if it's that, okay, obviously I would have noticed the things that I've been doing too, then I actually step back a little bit to like adjust to the person that I've been before.
They've noticed something influential about him on you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Maybe something you used to do before you stopped. That's like, I'm happy the way Ife gave you that question, so it made you think again. All right, so over to you, Seyifumi.
Well, before I move to Ife, before you answer that question, Fikayo, let's talk about friendship now.
Yeah.
Sorry, let's talk about friendship. Now, have you been in that situation where your parents told you, Fikayo, I don't want you to work with this person?
Yes,
A lot.
I say it out loud now.
Yeah.
Say
Can you
it
share
now.
an experience with us?
Don't whisper.
Did they tell you what happened? Did they tell you what they saw?
Give us the scenario. Let us know how it was.
How did
like.
it play out?
Oh, okay. So I've been with this friend of mine since primary school.
Okay.
We went to the same secondary school.
Okay.
We're still in the same university.
Okay.
And they didn't like, she's an Igbo babe,
Okay.
but like they didn't really like her.
Okay.
And they've been advising me that, oh, they don't like this girl, they don't like the way she moves, they don't like she does a lot. Then I used to convince them that no, she's not like that, she's my friend, I like her, things like that. Then just that we went to the same uni and she started boasting off, like not making other people know that I'm her friend. Then she get close to other people than me. She doesn't tell me things, and I tell her most of the things that happen in my life, and I don't know a dime about her. So I just like broke things up with her, and yeah, I don't think
You broke things up with her. Well, before I will move to Ife, our listeners at home, you can also be part of the conversation. And the studio lines to call are 0704 700 3969 or 0704 700 2969. Fikayo, I'm coming back to you, but Ife, what is your take on parents approving of their children's relationship and then friendship as well?
It's 50-50 and depends on the type of parents you have.
Okay,
Like,
please walk us through it.
And the reason I say this is because our generation is very different than their generation. Something that they might see is very, very bad. We might see it might not be as bad, but
Okay.
we still need to be careful. It's the main thing is it comes down to like the last topic, communication. Okay, why they need to explain to us why is this bad? Where are they coming from, and from there, because it's not always that we're gonna live under our parents' roof. We're gonna go out to the world and find out, and we need to have the mentality to be able to figure these things out by ourselves. So that's kind of my take on it. I'll hear them out and
Weigh your option, weigh their
weigh
option.
the option, but most of the time they'll give me a sensible, very, very well informed answer. But
So let's look at the friendship aspect of it.
friends, it's a different story. Different story. I think it's good. I think it's good to be friendly with everybody. I think it's very important to be a well acquaintance, but you make a decision on who you want to be your close friends, because you are an average of the 5 people you are around the most, right? Regardless of what they do, their habits, you know, by nature of osmosis, you just inherit what they are doing already, and this can be a very big strength or a very big weakness depending on how you want to play into it. If your 5 friends are doing bad things, you be the 5th one to do the bad one as well. If they're doing good things, you also be the 5th one to do the good thing as well. So I think it's important that we understand this and then we just use it to our advantage if we can. But once again, like they said before, our parents see more than us, so hear them out and we just go from there. That's really what I think about it.
All right, so Favor, I'm bringing this one to you.
I'm listening.
Right. Now, recently we've been hearing, Gen Z this, Gen Z that.
Yeah.
But this thing has always been, even there before, we have this old Gen Z and all of those things, where parents who want to like decide for their own children. Right. Now, do you think it is rampant now as compared to that time? Or parents approving of their children's relationship? Or maybe, let's even say matchmaking.
Okay. From the little that I've heard from a lot of parents, millennials, and all of that, it right now you are, it's left to you. It's left to you. We've advised you. No wala. Do you understand? So it's left to you. You be the one to make your decision, but they expect that you're wise about it. You think. Do you understand? So, but then I've heard so many scenarios about they gave this woman husband to marry, all of that. So I think it was more then than now. Now it's like they've piped low. They've really piped low. So
how about friendship for you? Have you been in that situation where your parent told you, Favor, do not work with this person. I'm not okay with you working with this person.
I'm really happy. Let me put it this way. I'm so opportuned, highly privileged to answer this question.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
You see this? I promise you this is not a problem.
Okay.
For me.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Why?
Good. Growing up, I've always been someone that I stay in my corner. I have my corner. Do you understand? Now, picking friends, I'm very selective. Now, I can be friendly with anybody, but I'm very selective when it comes to picking friends, airing out my opinions, and being basically close to somebody. But when it comes to best friend, nah. But I have a close friend, not a best friend. Do you understand? So anything that pertains to friends, I was very, very, very particular about it. Because one thing is, when I like you. Do you understand? So that was also an issue.
Favor, for someone to be your close friend, means that you can tell the person anything and almost everything.
No, still. Because that person is close to me doesn't mean I won't tell you. That doesn't mean I'll tell you everything. I mean, I won't tell you everything.
We can tell the person anything. Maybe not everything.
I can tell you anything, but not everything. I have to sieve it. It's not everything about my life you should know.
Sure.
See, friends can disappoint you.
Of course.
They can break. I was citing, I think 2 weeks ago, on the Youth Arena program to somebody that just like that, someone just from nowhere. And what was the reason? Because I did not reach out to her. Because I did not call her the following day. So since that day, she said, she's not more doing this.
Stop talking.
I promise you. I mean,
now.
I did not. I promise you. It happened in January. Yeah. Wow. So picking friends is not really an issue. And if my mom notices something or my dad, they will let me know.
People, when was the last time you called me? People, when was the last time you messaged me?
That was still a few minutes ago.
Must you do this?
That was a few minutes ago, Yeah, so we have another one that I want us to talk about, and I'm very big on this.
Okay.
It has to do with money and financial independence. Now, I'm going to ask 3 of you. Fikayo, Ife, and what's your name again? SEYIFUNMI. All right.
This is payback. Wow.
Should parents control how adult children or adults spend their money? Better still, undergraduates.
Okay.
I
mean-
needed to specify there was a reason. Why do you take in the breath? You answer. You answer.
I don't think they should.
Okay, why?
Now the reason for me is because once we say undergraduates or even as an adult, now you have the money. Let's see how you can be independent even with you having the money. Because if I have to make the decision for you, financial decision for you, means that okay, I am the one to tell you this thing, I am the one to tell you that thing. So the financial wisdom is not there on your own. You cannot develop it by yourself.
But you know, there are moments that you spend. I mean, they send you the money. Probably that's their first time actually like giving
you
it,
learn
and
from
they
your
notice
mistake.
it. They notice it from them, makes them want to take up that.
You should learn from your
Idea.
mistake. So if you make that mistake,
Even
the
if
first
you learn,
time,
it's not. But the
then-
truth
then you
is, it's
should
not
learn
all of
from
them that
it.
will think the same way. I hope you know.
favor, it's not everyone that will think the same way.
Yeah.
But if you fall down today and it is not as a result of maybe this person makes you fall down by your own mistake. See, if you make it the second time, right, maybe it is still an error. But the third time, that is a pattern, I tell you. So you
yeah.
should learn from it already.
Definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would not subscribe to saying okay, parents should make decision for their children when it comes to finances.
It's your money. When you go
It
broke,
is-
you learn.
You understand? So
Go
once
and
you go
drink
broke,
garri,
you
oh.
should learn.
All the shawarma you want to buy, you buy later. But
Right.
learn. Yeah.
Fikayo or Ife. I mean, who wants to go for? So what do you think?
I think, for somebody to grow, they have to make their own mistakes themselves, right? And
Sure.
I think it's better for the kid to make those mistakes while the stakes are still low. Because once you have, now you start having children and you have rent to pay and bills.
Yeah.
If you make that mistake of, you never actually learned financial literacy because your parents were holding your hand. Now you have the stakes are much bigger now. Your kids won't eat. Your wife will be looking at you like, why are you spending money somehow? But yeah, for sure. Let them fall down and then you pick them up and guide them.
Okay. How about you, Fikayo? Hey, it's bad. I know I call your name like you just start smiling. Oh yeah, now smile. Tell me.
I agree with Seyifumi and Ife.
Okay.
Yes,
And say your
because
own.
I'm a student.
Oh yes.
I don't actually like it when like my parents are
Controlling how
my
you
money
use your
because
money.
there are some things that we want to get from myself, and they'll be asking, "Oh, what do you want to get? What do you want to get? Don't spend your money on this. Don't spend your money. Don't waste it. Stuff like that." So yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. When do you think financial independence should begin? I want to hear. Do you think it's based on age?
Is it on age or maturity?
That's what I'm saying. I'm asking you.
It should not be on age.
Good.
For me, I would say maturity.
Good.
Now, I believe before you leave the roof of your parents to say you are standing alone, you want to be alone as a student now because they will not be there with you now in school, right? Now, one thing I believe for sure is one way or the other, they know how you handle finances. So, it should not be age, it should be maturity. How can this person utilize what you have with you? How do you make do with what you have with you? So that is the maturity aspect of it. I can be 40 and still like spend lavishly. You understand?
For
Yeah.
sure.
And then I can also be insane and then I spend wisely.
Right.
So it's not about age, it's about maturity, it's about the financial wisdom, literacy. Let me borrow the words of Ifeoluwa. Right. So that is it for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's 100% maturity. And because, like, as
Shay for me.
Seyifumi mentioned, like, some people never learn these things. There's people who are 50, 60, and they still haven't gotten mature in
Issues with-
certain areas, right? So, I'll definitely say you put a deadline for it, though. Some people maturity never comes, so you have to put a very specific age for it. But yeah, that's pretty much my take on it.
Okay. All right. So right now we're going on a quick break. We will be right back for the last segment. Please don't go anywhere.
Moving on.
heartbeat. Oxygen FM 96.9 Ibadan.
Oxygen 96.9 FM rédíò tó milẹ̀ tìtìtì ọ̀gáni kan láwùjọ òkúta ilé rédíò tó ní ẹ̀mí titun ibẹ̀ láti sọ̀rọ̀ ìmọ̀ àti ìlera pẹ̀lú ìdàgbàsókè fún gbogbo ènìyàn má gbé kúrò kókà Oxygen 96.9 FM Oxygen 96.9 FM wọ́n bẹ̀ ní ọkàn ilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn sí gbogbo lẹ́kàrọ̀ òjíire Oxygen 96.9 FM fún ìròyìn tó péye lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ eré ìdárayá àtòrin lóríṣiríṣi Oxygen 96.9 FM níbi tí ìmọ̀ tó ti ń di agbára Oxygen 96.9 FM.
When the day goes down, the stress fades. We turn the sound up, the music takes over. Hot gist that has the internet buzzing. Laughs that melt the day away.
This is the Drive Time Show. Music? Check. Entertainment news? Check. Gist? Double check. On Oxygen FM 96.9.
Moving on.
Youth Arena.
All right. Thank you for staying tuned to Oxygen FM 96.9. This is the station where we inform, inspire, and ignite. And of course, this is Youth Arena with myself, SEYIFUNMI, AKINSANYA, and that lady called FAVOUR.
You say that lady ko
My G.
no
Merci.
wala.
And of course, Ifeoluwa and Fikayo. Thanks once again. It's nice to have you here. And we've been looking at parents
Yeah.
controlling their adult's child. And we've talked about so many things. We've talked about the influence of this control on their relationship. We talk about friendship and romantic relationship. And now we want to look at this. The effects of too much control. What are the effects of too much control from the parents to their children? Favour,
Okay.
let me start with you.
Okay.
Now, when we say, okay, parent controlling their children, it is not good, and this and that. Tell me just one thing that you think this would do.
It's very glaring.
Okay.
Now, what they don't want you to do, and you have so much interest in it, you go and do it secretly.
Sure.
I mean, you go and do it secretly. Do you understand? You will do it secretly, and to you, it's not a problem. So if they don't allow me, I'll go behind. I'll go to the backyard and I'll do what I have to do, and I'll come back like nothing happened.
You see, I was going to go against that. But I now realize that I was going to say, for students who say, okay, I want to study this course, and then your parents say, go study this course. But I've also seen a situation where they say, go study this course, and then you also picked that course. You told them, yes, I chose this course, but eventually you end up studying that same course that you wanted to study in the university. I've seen a situation like that.
Oh yeah. You said the effect, yeah. The effect,
yeah.
and I'm just
Now,
telling
I
you
was
that.
going to
Okay.
come against that point of saying that, okay, there are some that you cannot do behind them.
Oh yes, definitely. But I'm
Well-
saying this is like a general thing. Do you understand?
right.
It's a like general thing. Yeah. They say don't go to this friend's place. Don't buy this thing. Don't, and you will still go and do it. Some children actually. Some you don't know some children are stubborn.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
Some are
if
stubborn. Oh.
to you,
Too much control anywhere.
Honestly.
in politics, in work, even in the household leads to
I
rebellion.
like the way you mention politics.
Rebellion.
Honestly.
People don't like to be controlled. Like points blank period. Nobody wants to be told exactly when and how to be done.
Exactly.
Right? Even God didn't even God gave us free will, right? And how can another person take over?
But one thing is clear: when you do it secretly, you face the consequence.
For sure.
So I'm not in support of you being stubborn. If your parents say go and do something, please go and do it. I beg, just go and do it.
Sure. But I think once again, it's the communication.
Yeah, communication matters.
Tell you why this is bad, why you should not do this.
Very true.
And even if you do it, I think you need to be in an environment where you can even self-report to your parents, like, I actually did this, and I know it wasn't good, but now, and the parents is like, okay. Now the parent needs to be careful in this scenario, because it's like the child has done a good thing in reporting themselves. They want guidance, but if they overreact, the child will not come back again.
Yeah, because your reaction alone can define what next they'll do in years to come.
They will not come.
And we might be looking at low self-esteem.
Yes.
As one of the effects of this.
Right.
You mentioned rebellion. True. And also fear of making decisions.
Yeah, you see that? Because when you control them, in their mind, it's only you that can decide for them. They can't decide for themselves. They don't have a mind of their own. They don't.
And that means they cannot even be independent, because now to make certain decisions, life decisions, now they want to depend on their parents. Now imagine you grow up with that kind of mentality, and then you give birth. Now imagine you ought to be there for your children now needs to take advice, I don't know, from your own parents on how to like do things right too. Does it make sense? Sure. You as an adult, you're also waiting for another adult to lead you on the right path. You now pass to your own children. Come on.
Oh wow.
And imagine if they had to go, your parents have to ask their own parents.
Nobody
learns. Right. Even now they'll be using ChatGPT. What do I do if my child does?
I mean, my child is telling me she wants pizza. What should I do? Just tell me.
And another thing I would say, which I've been thinking about
it.
Yeah, parents need to be very, very constructive when it comes to saying certain things.
Sure.
Because there are moments your dad or your mom, they're so angry and they say something they're not meant to say. That thing alone can ring in that child's head.
True.
And for years it will haunt that child.
Sure.
Can't you think? Don't you have a brain? You see your friends actually, from there it starts to build low self-esteem.
Right.
Which shouldn't be.
Especially comparison.
Yeah.
Let me
compare you to
let me share something very quickly here because of our time.
Yeah.
So I can remember I was in maybe GSS2 or GSS3.
Okay.
So one of my uncles came around and then he was talking about his own child, how he loves to iron his clothes and all of those. And then my mom was like, SEYIFUNMI, wear school uniform, Abi, to church nikoni, oh my love, blah 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 blah. He was praising his own child, and then my mom was saying, "Oh, I don't really have time for that. I just do my school uniform, I iron it, and then maybe church and all." So she had to call me that, okay, did you hear that? This is that. Now I iron today. I said that people will say, "Oh, till lovers, I iron you." That thing that my mom said to me then, it's still with me until dates. I see, to even go out without ironing that clothes will become a problem. You understand? Even if it's just a casual outing, I just want to have it ironed. I cannot go out with a rumpled clothes. Now that is a good one. Imagine the destructive one.
Iron Man.
I did not see that coming. Yeah, I mean, let me just take it. So, just like Favour rightly said, as parents, please be constructive in passing messages to your children.
Yeah.
Very key.
Very important.
For sure.
Yeah. So another thing is there any other thing you want to say before I move to the part of how to build it? How to build healthy parents.
Dependency.
Okay.
Because your children will solely just depend on you.
No, which is true. Just like I said earlier. They won't be able to think for themselves.
Yeah.
So they might, my mom, my daddy. Yeah. You're gonna leave them soon, no?
Imagine. You can just move on, Favour, please, because now if I say I should say everything I want to say because of our time.
Okay.
So let me just leave it to you.
Okay. All right. So we are wrapping up right now. Okay, we can just take a caller 070-4700-3969 or 070-4700-2969. If you'd like to contribute, please call us and we'll hear you. Okay, so how to build healthy parent-adult-child relationship. Make sure, number one, that trust is built.
True.
A child can literally study you and say, if I tell my mom now, she can say a particular thing. She can say this kind of thing, all of that. Oh, there's no need to tell her, Jerry. If you give them a different opinion about it, I promise you they're going to actually fall for that trust. Okay? Communication, just like what Ife said. Mutual respect. Respect me as your mother, respect me as your father, respect me as your child.
Yes.
Respect your child too. Respect your parents. Very, very important. Now set boundaries too. Even as parents who set boundaries, as a child sets boundaries. Mommy, daddy, no, please. Okay. Maybe no. From there, things. And most importantly, listen to each other. Don't just hear each other. Listen to each other, because listening and hearing, they are quite different. Listen to each other is very, very, very important. So this is where we'll be drawing the curtain on Youth Arena. Okay, so please make sure that everything we've said today you put into practice. Whatever you need to cut off, please cut off. Even as a child, as a mother, as a father, we know that things will turn out well.
All right. Healthy families aren't built on fear; they are built on trust.
Yeah.
And parents to their children, children to parents, build a strong,
even as an undergraduate too.
Yes, a strong communication system. Be free to relate to your parents, and then parents to their own children. Once again, I would say thank you for being part of this conversation, Fikayo Abiono and Ife Adidako. Thank you so much. It has been a wonderful time on today's edition of Youth Arena. Thank you so much for coming. We do appreciate you. My name is SEYIFUNMI AKINSANYA.
Yes.
Call me Shayman. Call me the radio sugar.
Yes, and I remain FAVOUR AKINRINOLA. I can't see if Fikayo is already looking at me say, go away now. All right, have a lovely, lovely day.